Off topic. When I'm going in, I'm slowing it down. Did a lot of what you never understood. What I could say if I could tell you right now, I guess you didn't know. Okay, and if you did know what I did mean, and if I'm going out this pause, but you just want to get a dream, you just waking up, mistakes is up, and you just want to part, and that's a take. And if you losing the golf game, I guess you part take. If I gotta get an ego, I guess I'm fly like a bird. If you asking questions, I just look like Donald. What you heard in a Captain American suit? Girl looking at me like she said that boy so cute. And if I knew her, that's her. She getting all that loot. She just carrying all that cutie. She just looking like she ain't got a whole lot of duty. She just got a lot in her back. She got a whole bunch in the stash. She looking like we ain't class. She came through to go out fast. So I just let it go and slow down. She said you just get a lot, but I ain't never known that. And if I told you what she said, I ain't off the VMP. It was just off the quote. You ain't even hear my quotes. Looking like I'm going in like that ain't something really wrote. And if I told you what I said, I guess you didn't hear the folks said talk for a long time like a lord. Looking like I'm talking in the fiction like a folklore. If you want to hear, I guess you didn't want to ignore. That's for the bad call. Looking like you made a change. Looking like I call you change. Try to go and rearrange. You adding up to make a point. The dollar got a clean stain. Stain looking green like my own new car. Looking like I gotta get a whole lot where you are. And if you are where you at, I got some back. Just get that. Looking like you hustling, but I ain't that shot of fact. If you got a fact, guess you had to chatter before you chitter chatter. Looking like I had to go off like pitter patter. Patter of the little feet with some white powder. Looking like I had to get clam like some chowder. You see me, not like a lamp, looking like I had to get you deep blue sea like a clam. And if you want to go crazy, I guess you spam like some ham. And if you asking questions, man, that's tactic like Uncle Sam. And I ain't even had to say, you just listen like, okay, you just reason in the way. And if you reason in what you season in, it's just season off, looking like I had to pick up the basket. So I bought the basket, had a lot of pairs. And if you're talking like you going in, you still not prepared. I get nets like swish off of the rim, like you ain't gotta go off, that's not him. If I'm going off of him, I guess you hit me off, of course. I guess a girl's kind of bad, she looking like Dolores. So I couldn't take her out to eat, but in the wood and forest, she could just get on my wood like she in the forest. And I would be on go. If you see me, I just ask you out like I was ticking tack and tell your girl just want to get to know. So I just called her later. She said she was getting with you because you like her. Off topic. When I'm going in, I'm slowing it down to get a lot of what you never understood. What I could say if I could tell you right now, I guess you didn't know. Okay, and if you did know what I did mean, and if I'm going out this pause where you just want to get a dream, and you just waking up, mistakes is up, and you just want to part, and that's a take. And if you losing the golf game, I guess you part and take. If I gotta get an ego, I guess I'm fly like a bird. If you asking questions, I just look like Donald. What you heard in a Captain American suit? Girl looking at me like she said that boy so cute. And if I knew her, that's her. She getting all that loot. She just carrying all that cutie. She just looking like she ain't got a whole lot of duty. She just got a lot in her back. She got a whole bunch in the stash. She looking like we ain't class. She came through to go out fast. So I just let it go and slow down. She said you just get a lot, but I ain't never known that. And if I told you what she said, I ain't off the VMP. It was just off the quote. You ain't even hear my quotes. Looking like I'm going in like that ain't something really wrote. And if I told you what I said, I guess you didn't hear the folks said talk for a long time like a lord. Looking like I'm talking in the fiction like a folklore. If you want to hear, I guess you didn't want to ignore. That's for the bad call. Looking like you made a change. Looking like I call you change. Try to go and rearrange. You adding up to make a point. The dollar got a clean stain. Stain looking green like my own new car. Looking like I gotta get a whole lot where you are. And if you are where you at, I got some back. Just get that. Looking like you hustling, but I ain't that shot of fact. If you got a fact, guess you had to chatter before you chitter chatter. Looking like I had to go off like pitter patter. Patter of the little feet with some white powder. Looking like I had to get clam like some chowder. You see me, not like a lamp, looking like I had to get you deep blue sea like a clam. And if you want to go crazy, I guess you spam like some ham. And if you asking questions, man, that's tactic like Uncle Sam. And I ain't even had to say, you just listen like, okay, you just reason in the way. And if you reason in what you season in, it's just season off, looking like I had to pick up the basket. So I bought the basket, had a lot of pairs. And if you're talking like you going in, you still not prepared. I get nets like swish off of the rim, like you ain't gotta go off, that's not him. If I'm going off of him, I guess you hit me off, of course. I guess a girl's kind of bad, she looking like Dolores. So I couldn't take her out to eat, but in the wood and forest, she could just get on my wood like she in the forest. And I would be on go. If you see me, I just ask you out like that was tick and tack and tell your girl just want to get to know. So I just called her later. She said she was getting with you because you like her.